Crazy shot by Luka. Thank you. That's what great players do. Make up for it. Make up for it. Make up for it. 2.8. All right, let's see what the Mavs do. The Mavs haven't been in too many of these positions this season. Last year, they were abhorrently bad in these moments. Kyrie. Oh, Kyrie Irving! Kyrie Irving! Game time! Game time! Game time! No way he just hit that! Absolutely no way he just hit that! A lefty hook? A lefty hook? A lefty hook to ice the game? Kyrie Irving. Oh my God. How did he get that shot to go? No way. Everybody on the court cannot believe it. Nobody on the court can believe what just happened. Maxi's got his hands on his head. Luka's on his knees. Unbelievable shot, man. Luka literally in tears. Cannot believe what he just saw. I cannot believe that he just hit that. That's why I can't go to the game, because my ass would have been out on the floor. My ass would have been on the floor with, literally, my ass would have been out, and I would have been on the floor. You would have just seen me sprinting from the 20th row. Yeah! Yeah! Get in here, kid! Kid, get in here! Hey! Get in here, buddy! Yeah! 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 Great game! Great game, buddy! The fuck out of here! The fuck off the floor! The Dallas Mavericks beat the Denver Nuggets 107-105 in what was, in my opinion, one of the most impressive wins of the Luka Doncic era. Now, that might sound a little extreme. That might sound a little reactionary, but hear me out, right? There are emotions removed from the insane shot by Kyrie Irving at the end of the game. One of the most insane game winners you'll ever see. Rewatching this game this morning, the Mavericks won this game in a way that I don't think any other past Dallas Mavericks team is capable of doing. Just to contextualize, in case you haven't been following the Mavericks super closely over the last 4 or 5 years, really in the Luka era, the way that they win games is by spacing the floor, Luka Doncic doing Luka Doncic things, Kyrie Irving or Jalen Brunson or whoever the number 2 is at the time, Christian Wood, whoever the number 2 is at the time, helping out along the way, and the team just bombing threes. And while they've had stretches of good, solid defense at times, like the back end of the 2022 season leading to the Western Conference Finals run, it's never really been a calling card. Toughness has never really been a calling card. Rebounding and physicality has never really been a calling card. And yesterday, they just out-physicaled one of the most physical teams in the league. They just out-toughed one of the most tough teams in the league. They out-rebounded one of the best rebounding teams in the league, in a way that has never happened in the Nikola Jokic era. That's right. You just heard what I said. The Dallas Mavericks had 22 offensive rebounds yesterday. 22. The most by a Mavs team in the Luka era. Not only that, the most by a Mavs team since 2007. It was the second most offensive rebounds given up in a game in which Nikola Jokic has started. And the Nuggets lost the rebounding battle by 23. Not only was that the worst margin of the season for them, that is the worst margin of the entire Nikola Jokic era. They had never been out-rebounded as badly as they were yesterday. Every starter for the Mavericks yesterday had multiple offensive rebounds. Their physicality, their effort, their tenacity on the boards, I don't know if I've seen anything like it in the Luka era. I really don't think I have. I mean, statistically, we never have. And it was yet another game that the Dallas Mavericks win, despite the fact that they can't fucking shoot right now. This team is in a bad shooting slump, yet they're still winning games. Mavericks shot 25% from 3, and that was thanks to, in large part, to Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving combining to go 9 of 22. The rest of the team went 0 of 13. They didn't get a single three-pointer from anybody not named Luka Doncic or Kyrie Irving, and yet they won the game. Only the 9th time since Luka's been drafted that the Mavericks have won a game despite shooting 25% or worse from the three-point line. They've done it 3 times since the trade deadline. In fact, they're 5-1 over their last 6 games. They've only shot above league average twice over that stretch, and one of them was in the loss to the Oklahoma City Thunder. So how are they winning games despite this terrible shooting slump that it seems like everybody on the team is in? Well, they're playing defense again. Remember, they had that stretch where they were the best defense in the league for 7 games, and then that stretch where they were the worst defense in the league for 7 games. Well, over the last 6, they're 5-1 with the 3rd best offense in the league and the 6th best defense over that stretch. They held the Nuggets to 44 second-half points yesterday, only 18 points in the 3rd quarter, one of the worst offensive quarters of the season for Denver. And Jokic flat out had one of his worst games of the season, 16 points on 16 shots, 7 assists, 3 turnovers. I mean, it's kind of crazy that a 16-11-7 game is like kind of terrible, but for Jokic standards and Luka standards, those are pretty terrible numbers. Brad Townsend tweeted something out that's so true. The Mavericks won the paint battle yesterday 62-38. 62 points in the paint to 38 for Denver. The other 2 times these teams have matched up. November 3rd, the Nuggets outscored the Mavericks in the paint 60-40. December 18th, the Nuggets outscored the Mavs in the paint 60-48. I really can't put it into words. The Mavericks looked absolutely helpless against this Nuggets team the other 2 times that they've matched up this season. And it's not like this is a Nuggets team that's just fucking around. They were 11-1 in their last 12 games. They're fighting tooth and nail for a 1 seed. And the Dallas Mavericks won a basketball game that there's simply no way they would have won at any other point in the Luka era. I'm so confident in saying that. And of course, it all happened because of Kyrie Irving's just insane left-handed floater to end the game from 20 feet away. One of the most sick and insane game-winning shots you'll ever see. The reaction to it on social media was absolutely amazing from former and current NBA players. We'll obviously talk about that shot in more detail later, but Kyrie Irving being as good and as much of a cold-blooded killer as he is, Luka being as good and as much of a cold-blooded killer as he is, big reason why the Mavericks are, by winning percentage, the best clutch team in the NBA this season, 19-8. They have the 7th best net rating in the clutch, the 2nd best offense in the clutch. Shockingly, the 11th best defense in clutch time. These are all things that bode incredibly well for the postseason run that we're hoping the Mavericks can go on. Let's get these clips started with the first points of the game for either side, a Luka Doncic basket. Now, why did Jokic have such a tough game? Why were the Mavericks so good in the paint? Well, because they relentlessly attacked Jokic down low. Look, is Jokic a great defender? No. I think of some other MVP candidates who are also happen to be European and white had the same experience in this game defensively as Jokic did. I don't know if we'd ever fucking hear the end of it, but Jokic is an NBA champion, so we understand that. But it was just, an obvious point of attack for the Mavericks. We're going to go down low, and we're going to force Jokic to play some defense in this game. Good give and go right there to start things off. This is something the Mavericks love doing. It is just so lethal. Let Luka go to work on the wing, Kyrie at the top of the key, 1 pass away. The moment that Aaron Gordon slides his feet just a little bit, and his feet aren't set, that's all it takes is 1 step, boom. His recovery is going to be a little bit too late. Kyrie open for 3. Beautiful. We know Kyrie's prowess in the clutch. We know how great of a scorer he is, the incredible finishing, but defensively, man, he's done some really solid things for the Mavericks this season. I think he could get caught slipping off ball a little bit from time to time, but hey, who doesn't, right? Good hands right here on Jokic, jumping out on this screen, playing it aggressively. Good work, and then the pass to Derrick Jones Jr. Take flight! Would have been sick if that was a little bit nastier of a dunk, but nice sequence right there. And then again, the physicality, the good defense by Kyrie gets cross-matched onto Michael Porter Jr. here. Michael Porter Jr. trying to post him up. Look at Kyrie battling. Steals the Jokic entry pass. Oh, and then Jokic got the steal there. We'll just ignore that. But hey, 2 quick steals by Kyrie, both off Jokic. Way to go to work. Way to set the tone defensively as one of the best players on the team. And then how about the hustle and effort? Good block right there by Michael Porter Jr. But Kyrie's not giving up on the play. I'm on the deck. I'm on the floor. Good drop off right there by Derrick Jones Jr. Waits until Jokic commits last second. It's a good job. It's a good read. Drop off for Gafford. This was part of the good defense by the Dallas Mavericks right here. Now, this is the blueprint that the Lakers put out there in the playoffs last year. They got swept. It was the most competitive sweep in NBA history, depending on who you listen to. But they did a pretty good job on Jokic, about as well as anyone else did in the playoffs. And that was because they were able to put Rui on Jokic, a bigger body, and let AD kind of help off of Aaron Gordon. That's what the Mavs did in this game early on with PJ Washington on Jokic, and then it was Maxi Leda. And I think they both, Maxi Leda in the game, I think they both did a great job, actually, defensively. Good job, PJ here, boxing out, an offensive rebound. Look at Daniel Gafford. Fuck no. And then just look at the effort, the hands, everybody getting in there to help on Jokic. Great job. Really good job right here. Jokic, you're coming up to help on this pick and roll. And with Jamal Murray in the weak corner, he's got to help on Lively. That's too small of a body. Fouled. Derek Lively did miss both free throws. We got to work on those, Rook. But good job, though. Then how about this? Exum to Lively. Great catch and go by Exum. Jokic has to step up. Lively's right there for the dunk in the dunker spot. I love it. How about the rookie playing some defense right here, huh? Not an easy task at all against Jokic, taking those bumps, absorbing the contact, and then defending without fouling. Jokic goes down to the ground. The coaches want a foul. That's not a foul. That's good defense. That's great defense by the Rook. The Nuggets were just fighting for their lives in the pick and roll game in this. They just had a really difficult time defending it. Jokic right there, doesn't want to commit to Luka really, waiting for Aaron Gordon to get back, but too little, too late. That's just easy for Luka. Little Chicago action right here. This is just absolutely lethal. Timmy sets the pin down for Kyrie. Lively's going to slip right there. And a great bounce pass from Kyrie. Easy run to the rim for D-Live. And then a monstrous slam. I mean, that's the type of violence that I support. I support violence when it comes to dunking at the rim with this much power and force. Galvanize the troops. Get them going. How about Kyrie playing some defense right here? Yeah, I'm going to hit one of the craziest game winners you've ever seen. But in the meantime, here's a block. Give me that. Defensive player of the year? Here's a little inverted ball screen from the Nuggets. And a great help by Maxey and a great contest. You're okay with helping off of Peyton Watson in the corner. You know, if he hits that shot, cool. His percentages are fine, but you are okay with that if that's what it comes to. That's great help right there by Maxey. And then again, the gang rebounding, the team rebounding, tipping it off the glass, fighting. Defense leading to offense. That's what we love to see right there. Great work all the way around. When it comes to a player like Jokic and a team as big as the Nuggets and as good at rebounding as they are, everyone's got to chip in. Everyone's got to chip in. I mean, this is just incredible defense right here by Daniel Gafford. Incredible stuff. It looks like the Mavericks are got here. But the recovery, the speed at which he gets there, Justin Holiday, former Mavericks legend, get that shot out of here. Incredible block by Gafford. PJ Washington is in a terrible way from three lately. 4 of his last 19 from three, 13% over the last 6 games for him from three. He hasn't hit multiple threes in a game since March 5th against Indiana. The Mavericks really need him to get going because the looks that he's getting are pretty clean. I mean, this is good offense and a great kick out. Mavs really need PJ to start hitting that shot. And it's, really is kind of remarkable that over that 6-game stretch I just told you for PJ Washington, the Mavs are 5-1. And it's not like it's 1 or 2 threes a game from PJ. He's a pretty high volume 3-point shooter. It can be frustrating watching this team at times because when they slip up and then the stretch where they were the worst defense in the league, you go back and watch the effort level wasn't where you wanted it to be. And that's just such an easy cop-out thing, but it's just true. Especially when you see effort like this. That's good initial defense right there by Luka. And then look at the bodies all over the floor. Look at the hustle. Look at the energy, the effort. That needs to be an every game thing. Look at this crazy make by Kyrie right here. Luka is down on the other end of the floor, so this is a 4-on-5 possession for the Mavericks. And Kyrie still just going to work. I'm still somehow going to get to my spot in the paint and get that floater to go because I'm Kyrie Irving. Good work by PJ Washington here on the boards. No one puts a body on Zeke Naji, but PJ tips it off the glass to give the Mavericks the ball. Here comes Luka Doncic up the court. What's going to happen here? Peyton Watson, you're a great defender. It doesn't matter. I'm Luka Doncic. Justin Holiday, you're a former Mavericks legend. Luka's hitting this 3 over you. This isn't a good enough contest. I don't know what to tell you. I know it feels like it is, but it isn't. All right. Everyone's happy. Woo! Patrick Mahomes, that's a great shot, man. Hey, that's a great shot, boy. Now, here's what makes the Nuggets absolutely lethal. I mean, and what makes Jokic absolutely incredible. So, they got PJ Washington on Jokic and Lively helping off from Gordon. All right, Gordon's just going to park in the opposite dunker spot. Lively comes to help, and it's just that lightning quick pass by Jokic to set that up. Damn near unguardable. This time, Tim Hardaway Jr. gets mismatched onto Jokic. Okay, well, we have to send help now because this is an absolute slaughter. And again, that's just not a lot you can do there besides pray. But part of what makes this a feasible option for you. Here's Maxey. Doing a pretty good job initially on Jokic. Throwing him off his spot. He's catching that ball out at the deep elbow. Lively's able to recover. Like, Lively and Gafford are such good shot blockers that even when this pass gets made on the baseline, Lively can recover in enough time to alter the shot at the rim. Part of why the Mavericks had such a great defensive game. Their game plan was honestly pretty solid. And Maxey did a really good job, and Gafford and Lively both did a really good job. You got to give credit to those guys. You got to give credit to PJ Washington. You got to give some credit to Kidd. I'm just saying. Good job by Gafford on this handoff. Kyrie's going to switch. Gafford alters that shot. I mean, that's Jamal Murray. We'll see later in this game. He's very capable of hitting a tough mid-range shot like this, and you know what? If he does it, you tip your cap. But that's a really good contest. And then how about some defense leading to offense? Gafford, go up strong, big man. Who was that threw that pass? Was that Derrick Jones Jr. or PJ Washington? Nice. I like it. It's nice having real athletes on this team. It's been so long since the Mavericks have had real athletes. Derrick Jones Jr. is one of the best athletes in the Luka era. Kind of a wild closeout by MPJ on that rotation. Derrick Jones Jr. goes baseline. It just, I mean, clutching in midair like that, fuck, I wish I could dunk so bad. Give me a couple months on some box jumps. See what I can cook up. Again, the amount of bodies that Jokic is seeing here. PJ's going to come help, forcing Jokic to go to his left. Kyrie picks up Aaron Gordon on the baseline. Derrick Jones Jr. is ready to help out in the corner if needed. And it forces Jokic into this kind of uncomfortable-looking left-handed hook shot. I mean, they really did a great job defensively, guys. How about Lively going to work right here? Look at the energy. Exa misses, tip out by Lively. PJ Washington misses, unfortunately, becoming all too common. Lively gets it back, finishes and one. Yeah! Look at the Nuggets bench. As this game went on, the Nuggets bench looked closer and closer and closer to collectively jumping off of a bridge. They're so upset. It's really difficult to slow down this Nuggets team offensively, but this is just how you're going to have to do it. It's feeling confident in Maxi Kleber against Jokic, and again, he did a good job. That allows Derek Lively to guard Peyton Watson in the corner, who's not a guy who you're too concerned about. I mean, his three-point shooting has gotten much better, but it allows Lively to help. And a great contest right there to force the miss. When Kyrie decides it's go time, it's go time. Good contest by Reggie Jackson. Does not matter at all. In your eyeball. Look at Reggie after two. Guys, I promise I contested it, guys. Hey, I contested it. Just getting Jokic involved in everything. I mean, not much you can do here. This is a nice shot by Kyrie. But again, make him work, man. Nothing easy. Get him involved in everything. Defense to offense. Again here, the clip kind of cuts it off, but you could already tell Lively was parked in the corner on Peyton Watson. Allows him to come over and contest that Reggie Jackson layup. And here we go. Defense to offense. Kyrie Irving with his left hand. Oh, that's the best left-handed finish I've seen Kyrie Irving have today. Whoa, now. This is what having actually good athletes and lengthy defenders provides you. You can get beat and still recover for a block. Great work, PJ. It's why the leash is a little bit longer with PJ. Obviously, his shooting slump is horrible currently, but his defense more than makes up for him, man. He's been more than advertised as a defender. This is a great job defensively here by the Mavs, especially with this group on the floor for the Nuggets, where it's just Jamal Murray and a bunch of bench guys. We're going to trap that ball screen. Peyton Watson gets the ball in the middle of the floor. We've done a good job. We've been disciplined defensively. We're ready to get out to Christian Brown if the ball gets there. We're ready to help on Justin Holiday. Zeke Naji in the corner. We're okay with that. And then Peyton Watson, a tough fading shot in the paint. Yeah, take that shot all day long, buddy. Never in my existence have I thought that I would see the Dallas Mavericks force a coach to do this. Kyrie Irving misses with his left hand. Don't worry. Don't get used to that. Look at Daniel Gafford battling on the boards here because like, fucking rebound! Fucking rebound! Hey, Michael Malone, I get it, buddy. That's been me for the last 8 years watching this Mavericks team. Every other play. This is me right here staring at my screen. Fucking rebound! This is a great defensive possession here by the Mavericks. Trap Jamal Murray on the baseline. That pass barely gets through. Good job by PJ Washington getting out. Good job recovering. And Jamal Murray's just going to hit an incredibly tough one-legged fading shot. You got to tip your cap there. Jamal Murray is one of the toughest mid-range shot makers in the league. But that's a good defensive possession right there. It's Luka time. Let him get to his left. That's step back. That's money. Derek Lively, man. Derek Lively. Again, on Aaron Gordon, so he can help off. He's ready. Jamal Murray plays it right into his hands, huh? Right into his hands. Incredible block by Derek Lively. And we're going defense to offense, baby. Transition. Get the ball to Luka. Patience. Pass fake. See ya. Lefty. Oh, man. It's a common theme Hilarious sequence right here. The Mavericks burn like 16 seconds off the clock walking the dog here. Luka's the lineman. Luka is the lineman. Michael Malone. Go fucking get him. Luka's blocking. Take a look. Luka eligible for the NFL draft. Tyron Smith just retired. The Mavericks today. The Cowboys need another 77. Hold on a second. I'm seeing the... Derek Lively, hello? It's a good look for Michael Porter Jr. Mavs luck out a little bit there. Derek Lively? Wait a second. Wait, what? Wait. The Euro step in transition right there? That should not look that smooth. Wait a second. This is just great activity, great focus, great energy leading to a shot clock violation here in a pivotal moment. Gafford helping off of Aaron Gordon on Jokic. Jokic knows it. Shot clock winding down. Just look at the bodies flying around. Shot clock violation. I mean, this is the energy, the focus, the attention to detail that you're going to need to bring on a consistent basis if you want to win a lot of games in this league. And this iteration of the Dallas Mavericks, folks, something about them. This was an incredible game. 3-point game right here. Jokic with the handoff to Jamal Murray. I see Maxi Kleber get cooked. Let me tell you something. Maxi Kleber, again, I thought played good defense in this game, and I especially think that after rewatching it. The Mavericks fan base, and, you know, I've been guilty of it too in the past, the tendency to just pick apart one person and just pick and choose one person every now and then that we're going to relentlessly shit all over. And it's becoming Maxi Kleber as of late because his three-point shot has just been absolutely abysmal. I mean, there's no two ways around it. Where it gets to the point where we have to pretend as if he's not good on defense or he's not doing good things defensively is just insane to me. This is good defense. That is an incredible make by Jamal Murray. Left-handed off the top of the glass. That is just a very difficult shot right there that he made. Tip your cap to him. And in crunch time, Jamal Murray, Nikola Jokic, it's just unstoppable. The Mavericks switch, Luka guarding Jokic. Just not a lot you can do there. Not a lot you can do there. Jokic is just going to back him down every time. And Luka's a solid post defender. He's a strong, sturdy guy. Jokic backs him down into the stanchion. And with the game tied, 102-102, a defensive breakdown here. Luka goes to defend the screen before the screen gets there. Meaning Maxey can't get out in time. And Jamal Murray gets a clean look at a three. Nuggets up 3. It feels like the Mavericks just let one slip. But then here comes Luka Doncic. And I need to pause this to give you a little frame of reference. Luka had missed 2 free throws in this quarter, 2 clutch free throws. I think he was 2 of 9 from the field in this quarter up until this shot. Okay, so, you know, it wasn't his fault at this game that the lead slipped away from the Mavericks, but offensively it was a bit of a rough stretch for Luka in the shot-making department in the fourth quarter. So he's just going to say, I'm just going to hit this to tie the fucking game. 24 seconds left against the best team in the league. I'm just going to hit this. Footwork a little wonky. Yeah. I'm going to hit that shot if that's all right with you. Unbelievable. And all of the great things Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic did down the stretch in this game, how on earth did Jamal miss that? Wait, look at that. Look at Markieff Morris on the bench. The shots in the air. Markieff, hands on his face. Look at his reaction when he misses it. Look, Tim! No, Tim! Oh. And then, of course, one of the craziest game-winning shots you will see. I mean, seriously. Left-handed hook shot from 20 feet away. That's a high school 3, by the way. That's a high school 3-pointer. Left-handed hook. That doesn't even make sense, man. I mean, you got to see the alternate angles to really appreciate the degree of difficulty on this shit. And it's just a subtle, like, it's this little hesitation right here that opens it up a little bit. Enough space for him to get that shot off right there. Max, you can't believe it. These NBA players can't believe it. NBA players on Twitter are like, whoa, it's so tough. Dude, I mean, if you've even played pickup, you know how hard it is making any fucking layup with your offhand. Now, of course, these are NBA players, and Kyrie Irving is one of the most skilled to ever do it. But making a shot like this, Twitter, hey, I just want to say something. Twitter's video quality, top tier. Top tier. Elon, you're doing a great job, brother. The video quality right here is incredible. Now, if you're wondering which pixel are you looking at here, this pixel right here is Kyrie Irving, and he just made the shot. I know it's hard to tell, but that's what you just saw. That pixel's Kyrie Irving right there throwing it in. There goes that pixel. That's Kyrie. Unbelievable degree of difficulty, man. Unbelievable. Luka's literally in tears damn near, man. He cannot believe it. Look at him. This is my teammate. I've never had anything like this. Does this not make you want to cry? Does this not bring a tear to your little eye? Hey, man, clear your calendars, folks. Clear your calendars. There might be a parade in the DFW. By DFW, I mean downtown Dallas, not in any of the other fucking parts. We're not doing one in Arlington again. There might be a parade in June. Just saying. This picture might be recreated here in a couple months. Hey, I'm just putting it out there. What an incredible win for the Mavericks. Does this game change things for you guys? Do you guys leave this game thinking, oh, wait a second. Maybe the Mavericks are in contention for something a little special, huh? Or do you leave it thinking like, oh, yeah, they'll probably lose to the fucking Spurs and the Utah Jazz at least once because it's the Dallas Mavericks. And this is what we've grown accustomed to.